Oh, gross. No. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. At Chomp, we love cinematics and title credits, and today we're doing a motion designer reacts video. Taking a look at it first, we'll react to it, and then we'll kind of break down some of the motion design and motion graphics elements at the end of it, and we'll just kind of see, what we can take away from it as animators and motion designers. So without further ado, let's react to Baldur's Gate 3. I already like the lighting and the monochromatic look of this. Very nice lighting, really nice textures. All right. Man, look at the detail in that hand. Really nice work. I don't know too much about the lore of this, but I know it's Dungeons and Dragons, but maybe we'll learn a little bit more here. My limited knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons would be from Stranger Things, So that's the Mind Flayer. Oh, gross. No. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anything inside or around the eyes, not feeling that. Very cool first person view. Oh. Wow. Okay. 3D and the texturing looks amazing. The detail. Oh, nice lens effects on that. Uh-oh. Man, the dark colors with the red accents just look so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So his whole ship, it just feels, man, look at that city too. This looks amazing. No, this guy's definitely in trouble. Shadows going through that atmospheric haze there looks really nice. Oh, like some transporting him onto the ship. Okay. Oh my gosh, I thought it was just turning him into dust like some in-game action. That was a great push in there. Oh! Oh, is he feeling the effect of that? That'd be pretty cool. If he's like that in tune with the ship. Nice. That was awesome. Look at that drag. Oh, nice. That dragon looks amazing. Very cool teleport effects. Love that smoke. Alright, so they're able to travel to and chase him. Now we're in a completely different snow environment, which looks so good. Yeah. Man, the close-ups of the characters' faces are just so well done. Oh yeah, kill the little critters. That was cool how the wings opened up to slow down. Gosh, so far this is amazing. Yeah, again, just this really well done lighting and high contrast scenes. Again, another scene change. Another color palette here, which is really nice. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Yeah, left me wanting more. I was getting sucked in there. It's just starting. Man, that Baldur's Gate 3 trailer, the cinematics that people are coming out with, they're just getting so good. Couple of things that really stood out to me on the first glance of this trailer is just the overall visual and design is so well done. We have a couple different areas where we're just getting brand new environments, color tones, and textures. So we're starting off on the ship, the interior. We don't really know what's going on. It's dark, it's confusing. We're getting really high con areas of the ship, a lot of dark tones in there, little accents of red, and that's just good color theory. It's nice to have those dark colors in there with a little pop of red to kind of separate us from the environment. We have some really good scenes where we have the character being introed and sort of backlit with lighting, and kind of the theme throughout this that's so good is just using lighting to reveal and add drama to all the elements. There's also one part in here where we get a nice close-up of I'm guessing is the Mind Flayer's hand. Really good texturing and detail in there, really good 3D on that. Now let's talk about the little eye critters really quick. And what I really like about that is we have this dark scene and we're getting it illuminated by this gold pool. It's good direction for us to just navigate our eye exactly what they want us to look at and focus on. Really good job on that as well. Looks amazing. Obviously one of the hard parts to watch, but had really good details, and the texturing and face again is watching the little critters crawl on people's face. What I like what they're doing with the camera here though, is as we're getting real tight and real close on these details in their face, we're getting a lot of smooth depth of field. We're getting some bokeh in the background and utilizing that rack focus to drive our eye and story tell us into what they want us to look at and what they want us to focus on. Good impact on that as well. So from out of the ship, let's comment on the city scene really quick. So we went from this dark scene to a nice overall brown, warm tones of the city, and the city detail in this thing is just absolutely amazing. We have nice European looking buildings, we have atmosphere, we have distance, we have scale, and we have this nice channel of water running through the middle, sort of breaking it all up. Looking really good with the 3D and texturing on this as well. There's also a good scene too where we see the little tentacle go down and wrap around the building. Nice, brown, warm, and then all of a sudden it's back into the inside of the ship, dark blue, that huge contrast of color ship, really jolting us, seeing that the Mind Flayer has control over the ship and he's controlling the movements and destroying the city. Really like the cutting between that, the pacing really gives a good impact and weight to what he's doing to this town. The particle effects of the people getting hit by the tendrils here is just so well done. First I thought it was just, destroying these citizens and killing them, but to show that this is more of a teleporting effect from the town right into their ship. Love the effects here, love the smoke, the particles, the ash. Very end game of, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and just really well done. I know I'm touching a lot on the 3D texturing and stuff with this, but the dragons and how they look, it's just really well done, high detail, and I can almost feel the dragons and feel what that skin would be like because the texturing is so well done. And what I also love about the dragons is you feel like you're flying with them. They could have had a nice, easy, smooth camera move as we're going down in the city with them, but this nice little camera shake, this subtle camera shake really makes you feel the weight and the clouds and just the overall flying. And just that subtle camera shake and that nice wide lens, it's really helping us feel like we're a part of the scene, getting in there with the dragons and seeing exactly what's happening. Another thing I'm noticing too is there's good cuts on action. For example, when the dragon is pulling out the arm and he flies off frame, right as they do that, they're using it as a nice cut point to go back into the interior to show us how it's affecting the Mind Flayer and how he's feeling the pain as the ship's getting ripped apart. Good cut on action, and that's an easy, nice, clean transition that isn't jarring for us, even though we're going from bright exterior scene back into the blue interior scene. The overall environment creation of this is really just well done. For example, when the dragon is going into the ship and ripping it apart, there's just so many little details that it's really making it stand out. And sometimes I usually like design that's very clean and minimal, but this one, the details are so high that it's not jarring and it just makes it feel even more realistic and it doesn't pull you out of it. And I really appreciate that. The smoke elements that they're using for the transition, I really like that take on it. Usually when we see teleport sort of animations or graphics, it's always kind of like an energy wave or a distortion effect or something like that. I like their take on the smoke effects, and the smoke effects are just billowing and just beautiful. You feel the impact as it spreads out in its little smoke wave. Really well done on that. Now we're in a cold bluish tone atmosphere, so we're really covering the palette, and later on we get another palette, so we're talking about multiple color palettes and set designs that they're just flawlessly transitioning in and out of, and we're able to appreciate how all of these environments, while they're different, they have a design on their own, and they're just so well done. Another quick comment just while I'm watching some of this back is the snow particles they just look so good. You feel the weight of these mountains crumbling. They're slow, they're heavy, they're large, and it kind of gives our characters a bit of that daunting feeling that the odds are against them and they might not make it out of this cavern. So they're doing a good job of emotionally driving us to feel a certain way with the whole world collapsing. We have this thin canyon that they might not make it through, and again, they just keep doing these really good low, darker outsides, high contrast, bright middles, always focusing our eye on where they want us to go and where the action's happening. And then the video ends with the fire all around. We have more reddish tones, switching the color palette again. Everything's looking cohesive and together. And just the set environment in 3D that they've done with this it's really well done. I'm really enjoying it. But more importantly, the story and the action that's happening, it's leaving me wonder what's happening next. I'm kind of into this storyline. I'd like to see a little bit more. And they did a good job of making me emotionally invested. All right, cool. And then the ending is really nice on this, where we just have all these demons, these little creatures pouring out of the sky. The odds look like they're against us. Is she gonna survive? We don't know. Cuts to the end of the trailer. Well done. Way to leave it on a cliffhanger and make me wanting more. So there we go. There's a motion designer's reaction to the Baldur's Gate 3 intro cinematic. If you liked it, leave a like on this video as it helps the channel, and feel free to leave a comment about what you think of Baldur's Gate 3 or any other cinematic that you might like that we could react to next. So, as always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.